March 1943, almost a quarter of a century ago, a young naval lieutenant assumed his first command, a tiny PT boat, and sailed intrepidly into the savage battle for the Solomons. Next year, 5,000 Americans will put to sea in this giant ship that's named John F. Kennedy. In the year 2000 and beyond, this majestic ship that we christen here today may still be sailing the oceans of the world. We pray that her years will be years of peace.
The USS John F. Kennedy, CV-67, often called Big John, was an aircraft carrier of the United States Navy, launched in 1967 and commissioned in 1968. She was unique as was the only ship of her class, a modified variant of the Kitty Hawk class. Notably, she was the last conventionally powered aircraft carrier built for the U.S. Navy. Over her nearly 40 years of service, the Kennedy saw extensive deployment, particularly in the Mediterranean and the Middle East. She participated in significant operations like Desert Shield and Desert Storm. The USS John F. Kennedy, CV-67, was decommissioned on March 23, 2007, after a period of being held for potential donation as a museum. She was designated for dismantling. In January 2025, she began her final journey from Philadelphia to Brownsville, Texas, where she is currently being scrapped.
Scott's got 1,000 boots marching strong. Cooks, techs, gunners all getting along. It ain't just jets that earn the fame. It's every soul aboard that plays the game. She's seen the storm and the silent dread.
We have just completed the last deck cycle of this cruise and are headed 283 degrees through for Pier 12 at Norfolk Naval Base. You've had a tough time of it lately, but you've done a fine job. Well done to all hands.
Still deck shaking with American pride.
y'all both doing this fine day? It's Gator here at the cable company. I'm so glad you stopped in to see me today. Hey, today we're going over to USF John F. Kennedy CV-67. See my crew drawing? Formerly a CV-67, the only ship of her class was an aircraft carrier formerly of the United States Navy, considered a supercarrier. She was a variant of the Kitty Hawk class and the last conventionally powered carrier built for the Navy, as all carriers since had nuclear propulsion. Commissioned in 1968, the ship was named after John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States. John F. Kennedy was originally designated a CVA for fixed-wing attack carrier. However, the designation was changed to a CV for fleet carrier. After nearly 40 years of service, John F. Kennedy was decommissioned on the 1st of August 2007. She was berthed at the NAVSEA Inactive Ships On-Site Maintenance Facility in Philadelphia, formerly the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, and until late 2017 was available for donations as a museum and a memorial to qualifying organizations. In late 2017, the Navy revoked her donation hold status and designated her for dismantling. On the 16th of January 2025, John F. Kennedy left the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard and started the voyage to Brownsville, Texas, where she will be scrapped on the 2nd of February 2025 for her final arrival. She has been succeeded by the General R. Ford class aircraft carrier pre-commissioned unit John F. Kennedy CVN-79, laid down in July 2015, launched in October 2019, and scheduled to enter service in 2025. Her name is the John F. Kennedy class. Builders are the Newport News Shipbuilding. Operators are the United States Navy. Preceded by the Kitty Hawk class and Enterprise class. Succeeded by the Nemesis class. In commission from September 1968 to August the 1st, 2007. Her name was the John F. Kennedy. The namesake was the John F. Kennedy. Awarded the 30th of April 1964. Builder in the Newport Shipbuilding. Laid down on the 22nd October 1964. Launched the 27th of May 1967. Sponsored by Caroline Kennedy. Christened on the 27th of May 1967. Acquired the 31st of August 1968. Commissioned the 7th September 1968. Decommissioned the 23rd March 2007. Reclassified the CV-67 the 1st December 1974. Refit 1984. Stricken the 16th of October 2009. Identification, the call sign is NJFK. Motto, Date no light, vulgar. Latin for give, do not ask. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. The nickname is Big John. Unofficially, the Dog 67, Can Opener, Jack the Tin Can Killer. Fate, she's scrapped. Badge, there's her badge. General characteristics, type aircraft carrier, displacement 60,728 tons light, 82,655 tons full load, 21,927 tons dead weight, length is 1,052 feet overall, 990-foot waterline, beam is 252 feet, extreme 130-foot waterline, height 192 feet from top of the mast to the waterline. Draft is 36 foot maximum, 37 foot limited. Installed power, she had 8 Badcock and Wilcox boilers, 1200 psi, 280,000 HPs. Propulsion, she had 4 steam turbines, 4 shafts. Speed was 34 knots, which is 39 miles an hour. Capacity is 5,000 plus. Complement, she had 3,297 officers and men without jet commands and crews. Armament. She had 2 GMLS Mk-29 launchers for Sea Sparrow missiles. She had 2 Phalanx CIWS, 2 Ram launchers, and she carried 80 aircraft, 80 plus aircraft. Well, there you go. There's a little history on her. There's reason we do this for. Why do we do this? Why do we do this, people? Huh? Freedom. We want to salute the ones that serve and are serving for our freedom. Okay? Let's do that. It's for our freedom. This is a deterrent for our freedom. This is what this documentary is about. You know anything about it, any of this, you've been on this ship, you leave it in there. Leave it in the comments. Tell us what you tell us what you know about it. There's a lot of history on it. We could go in it forever, but the statistics say that only about 4 or 5 minutes of the video is being watched. So I break it down as quick as I can. There you go. If you want more time, you spend more time on it, I'll make them longer and we'll get into deep. I go in deeper with it. Okay? I love you guys, one of a kind. Come on back and see me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.